Hello everybody, I'm signing in. This is Lindsay Rogers. Welcome. Welcome back to my channel, and let's begin, shall we? I know most of you guys are worried about me since yesterday and the day before, and I like to address that, okay? What happened was, my mother is really angry at me, and the reason why is she's got angry at me because of what happened with her medicine. If you guys didn't know, my mother has been told by some hotshot male doctor. The reason why I'm saying this because I don't know much about him, so yeah. Anyway, so this male doctor tells my mother to be on take these blood sugar curb shots called Trulicity. It's for type 2 diabetes. So I did not know what it's all about because to be honest with you, when I saw her have this box in the refrigerator, I was starting to have doubt about this. I mean, because first of all, I thought it was food that she brought home from her work, but it wasn't. It was her it was those shots. So I'm like, after I see the label, I'm like, okay, put it back in. And this is like the first time I'd seen this, even though she probably took more sense. But I think might be her third box. Anyway, so Saturday morning, we went to make breakfast. My mother did the cooking while I toast the bread. However, she went to go and try to do her medication of those blood curving shots, the Trulicity. And understand, no, I'm not being sponsored, just understand where I'm coming from with these brands and stuff. Alright? So anyway, so she noticed that it got tampered. And I'm thinking, okay. So, but the instantly she said that I did it, that's when instantly she started to accuse me. And I was like, why? Why would you accuse me of this? And instantly she accused me of that. It was just bad. I mean, all I wanted to do was just have breakfast and not deal with this. But she went completely crazy off on me. And I'm like, why me? Why me? I did not touch it. It could have been Jonathan. It could malfunction, or it could have been a malfunction because she did something, because she puts things in our refrigerator that she have to move things around. So it could have set that off, or the fact is it got tampered, probably from the pharmacy. So, without thinking about that, she still accuses me, and despite she asked my brother, he didn't touch it. And the reason why I'm saying this, because I'm starting to doubt my own brother, because after what he did to actually us last weekend, what was it, not this past Friday, but the last Friday before, he found out that he hog-tied the computer, and on top of that, he took over ownership and left and removed my mother. And because of that, the Saturday before, this past Saturday, she had to fix it, and she had to fix what Jonathan done wrong. So because of that, I mean, because the reason how I can tell it was my brother, because of the password, when I went to go fetch my passwords off of Google Chrome, and usually I can do it with ease, but instead there was a pop-up, and I'm like, why is there a pop-up? And then I realized it was my brother, the idiot, the idiot that he is, would do this. So because of that, my mother had no choice but to change the password. Change the account back to her because of this, because my brother was trying to claim ownership. And also around that same Saturday, when we went to go to Sprint, deal with more of the issues with our phones, and of course the phone bill that my mother had, it turns out that my brother was at fault too because of this. Even though he kind of, I feel like he lied to her and saying that he didn't use it, but I'm pretty sure he did. And for his friends. And probably didn't get them to have him fork over money. So, because of that, and I thought my mother was going to blame this on me because I haven't been using it as much, despite there was issues going on with my phone. So that would happen. So, back to this past Saturday. He admits that he didn't do it. So, she still accuses me. Because I did not want to deal with this, I went upstairs, spent the rest of the afternoon and the evening up in my room until the next day, which was yesterday. I got dressed, I came downstairs, got a coffee, even though I had my phone, my wire, and my headphones, because all I wanted to do is to have a nice breakfast, and then just, do what we do. She still, and I will say this, she still accused me like that. I'm like, why? Why would you accuse me of this? So because of that, I was like, I'm not dealing with this. I took the stuff, took my coffee, went upstairs, decided to stream on Twitch, and I got so angry and so upset, and because of this. Now, I'm thinking in my head, why would she do this to me? And it's something I have to deal with Friday night. So this past Friday night, we got both mad about our dinner because what happened was my mother went to call in at the usual Italian pizzeria joint, and whoever was talking to my mother was so rude to her. So she ordered our food anyway, and the food didn't show up until around 7 o'clock. She ordered around, I think it was around 5:30, almost 6 o'clock. It didn't show up until 7. And their little excuses, we slammed. No, you did this on purpose because you're mad at the customer who has the right of way to have food here, and you didn't show up more than earned. You show up an hour late, and because of this. And what's worse than that is, my mother's cheesesteak is supposed to have a hoagie roll. It's a pizza dough roll. And my chicken wings, my boneless teriyaki wings, they're cold. They are cooked, but then got cold. I want my wings nice and hot, so I can enjoy it, so then I can have it with the salad. You got to be kidding me that it got so cold. You did this on purpose. You don't care for your customer. All you care about is the money. The customer always is right, and you messed around with it. Big mistake. My mother should not tip. She said she gave a $2 tip. And I don't know why my mother would do that, when the fact is she should at least give no tip, because food showed up, it got cold. She had to have deal with a pizza roll, pizza roll for her cheesesteak, when the fact is there should be a hoagie roll. So because of that, I was full. It was already almost 8 o'clock, 7:30. It was almost about 7:30. I had to wait for almost 2 hours before Tyler had to stream on Mixer. So anyway, I get on. So that's what happened. I watched Tyler when he was streaming, and I said, play around with the Mixer buttons. And give me one moment. Okay, so where was it? Right. It was Friday, so I went to watch Tyler on Mixer. I had my headphones on, watching Tyler. And despite my phone started to crash, heated up, and yes, I was playing around with the mixer buttons, and I know Tyler is wondering what's the deal with the drums, me spamming drumstick, and I said, okay, I'll stop doing that, Tyler, because he mentioned me. Oh, jeez. Reason why I did that is what he wanted to, and the reason why is because I had a lot of sparks. I had like 240,000 sparks, and now I'm down to at least 60,000. So, I'm sorry, Tyler, that I ended up spamming drumstick, okay? Even though you asked all of us to spam drumstick, and I had a lot of sparks, so please forgive me. So anyway, so more into this, despite my phone crashed like 4 freaking times, I'm like, you know what, and it heated up. I turned off my phone, let it cool down, I jump onto the computer, which I already set up on my Google Chrome, that I can go right to Tyler's stream, and I'm already logged on there. So I get on there, watch Tyler the rest of the night. Like, despite I got a little interrupted by my mother because she wanted to make sure that what's the heat on because she got cold. Despite it got cold in our house, and yes, it's winter, and it was in the 20s or below that, as in 20 degrees Fahrenheit, which is, I don't know how many it is in Celsius, so you gotta figure that one out. I'm sorry, guys. That's what happened. So, yes, I was cold. Yes, I was watching Tyler there for the rest of the stream. And, that's simple as that. My mother, on the other hand, I think that's what she got mad about. So, why didn't she say that? She didn't. She somehow would use this against me. So Sunday came. She accused me again. She said that she loves me, but she can't trust me. I was like, how would you trust somebody how could you say you don't trust them when the fact is you don't make sure that means you don't love them. If you trust them, if you love them, you trust them. If you don't trust them, you don't love them. Simple as that. But that's what happened. And I think she pulled off the same thing when I was in my cutting phase of not cutting myself. I mean, I'm cutting things around like chairs, paper, And yes, I was just a weird child back then, but, that's what happened. So, yes, if you guys are wondering, when I say cutting phase, that means I'm not hurting myself, okay? I know there are people who are wondering about that, but no, I took scissors, and I ended up, like, shredding paper with the scissors and making a mess, and I even sometimes end up cutting furniture, okay? But all I just really want to do is to sew it back together, so sorry about that, if you guys are worried about me. But no, I was in a ridiculous, weird age in my life, and to do that. Anyway, so, and even though she said that, she still trusts me anyway, so, go fig, okay? And no, I didn't hurt myself, I just made messes, that's all. But anyway, so, my mother pulls this, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna be in this. Even though I said, how? She said, oh, because of your daughter. My daughter? Yeah. I mean, seriously, if it have to deal with what my daughter said, I mean, because it would happen the next time I had made an appointment and I spoke to her, we would do that. Instead, it didn't. And the reason why she thinks it was me is because of what my daughter told me. It's nothing about what my daughter told me. It was about her accusing me because she thinks I would do this. How would I do this? I mean, I'm shaky. I do not like medical needles. Sewing needles, I'm fine with that because I know how to sew. And plus, I need the proper things to use in order to me to take these. And I just don't know where. Do I have to put it in my neck? Or do I have to put it in my shoulder blade? My arm? My stomach? My thigh? I mean, that's what I'm thinking. You know? Maybe I'll have to put it in my head. Like the time I had to remove, like the time I had to get my skin tags removed. You know, that's how I would if she told me that. I mean, yeah, but understand the reason why she's thinking that's because of what happened. Well, what happened was that I had to get my blood drawn. It was the day after Thanksgiving, and I was still not. Even though I felt I was not still feeling well, I ate ramen noodles on Thanksgiving. I didn't eat anything else until after gone through the doctors. I mean, I had my blood drawn, even though the person who was drawing my blood couldn't get a lot of blood out of me because they noticed I was dehydrated, so I drank water. And because of that, and plus, being that time of the month, that's the reason why my blood pressure probably gone high. And it didn't go much down until, even after my doctor seen me. So, what happened? So, because of that, I mean, that's what she's claiming with that. And still doesn't think it could have malfunctioned. It could have been tampered by the pharmacist. So, there. Why you want to accuse me? So, because of that, I was upset. I went upstairs, took everything I brought down, and grabbed my coffee, ended up streaming upstairs, on Twitch. I was very upset, very frustrated. I tried my best talking everything out of this, until then, of course, my mother went to go get breakfast with me. I ended up, even though also I had issues with my phone, and it turns out even though it's on Samsung and not Sprint, my mother still wants me to talk to Sprint, and even though I can't do much with Samsung because my manufacturer warranty expired. Oh, not again. The second phone call was some random spammer. Alright, the first one is my mother's daughter, okay? Which I will have to call my mother at work again. Anyway, so what happened? So, because of this, she got me breakfast. She got me caramel cappuccino and McGriddle with sausage, egg, and cheese. So that would help. She was right, at least, because I was having a headache. So, henceforth, the reason why this all happened was the fact that my mother was, she thinks I took the shot. Even if that's the case, I would end up telling her anyway, which I did not touch it. That means I didn't do it. So, despite of this happening, and I think the reason why we were angry at each other is because my mother is, in fact, having surgery the day after the Super Bowl. So, about next week. And she's going to be in the hospital she's going to have the surgery, and she's going to be in the hospital in the next 4 to 5 days. That means, and I will try my best to visit her, but depending on my brother, it could be a half hour. And she asked me to say, why a half hour? And I told her, it's because my brother's going to go off and do other things and go to work. She said, oh, I'll take care of that. Yeah, I hope you do. Because that's what happened the last time. I mean, we couldn't stay for more than a half an hour because my brother has to do things. I mean, why can't we stay a couple of hours? And why can't he take me to get dinner? He's not much being good young brother there because of this. So, with all that set aside, yes, I don't know if I'm going to go to this hospital while after my mother has this surgery. So, I don't know what to expect going forward, but I will let you guys know when she gets home, and I'll let you guys know that I may need time to, make sure my mother is fine, to see what she needs. I mean, she's going to be on bed rest, I'm pretty sure, after this surgery. I mean, after she gets out of the hospital. I'm not sure if that will be the case, but I'm just letting you guys know what's going on. So, yes. But anyway, otherwise than that, I will be streaming today on Mixer, starting to stream Big Block Island, because I want to do this for, because I want people to go to Tyler's Mixer and support him on there. They can go to his About page to get the map. And I will leave an ending in my ending video of my first part, episode 1 of this. I mean, I was supposed to do another episode, but I need more likes, so more likes I can. I will do the next episode, but, But, anyway, guys, that's much about it I can say. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If you like this video, make sure to please hit that like button down below. If you are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure notifications, I'll definitely turn on. Also, leave a comment if you want to, and share. Anyway, guys, this is Lindsay Rogers signing out. I'll see you guys probably in the next video, whenever that will be, probably tomorrow. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys again soon. Until then. Bye. Hey guys, if you like that.